Good evening. Welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Ian Toner of UltiWorld. I'm joined by Jake Henderson, coach of the USA World Ultimate and Guts Championship mixed team, and also of the Dragon Thrust National and World Championship team. Jake, there's been a lot of hype heading into this tryout. Everyone finally got all their first jitters and nerves out. What are your first impressions after day one?
It was very impressive play. I also had a little bit of jitters and nerves,
Okay.
but I was very impressed with the play. Very high level athleticism, as well as disc skills. It was pretty great.
Okay. And obviously it's no secret all of these players the ultimate IQ is high, the skill level is high. How do you go about evaluating individual players? Are you trying to rank players? Are you trying to figure out how they'd fit into a particular system? It just seems like a really challenging job.
I think it is, and especially for the mixed team, because we have to evaluate all 100 players here and then 100 players at the East Coast tryout. So no, we're not trying to fit players into a system,
Sure.
But we are trying to create a team, the best team. And we've told the people trying out that defense, you can't go wrong with defense. And then we're looking for players that are going to create space for others and be the best teammates.
Sure. And, much has been made of the selection of players who were actually invited to try out. There were a lot more open and women's players in comparison to players who are traditionally on mixed club rosters. How do you feel the mixed players represented themselves today?
I think obviously, I think they played well. It was high level all around. It was great conditions, and mixed players, open women's players played really well. I think when we saw a little bit more comfort from the mixed players when we
Sure.
had them playing mixed, but by the end of the rounds, everybody felt a lot more comfortable playing in the mixed game, and overall just really high level play.
Yeah, that was something I was going to ask about. Any particular observations about players from the other divisions, open and women, needing to adjust to the mixed style of play?
Yeah, and I think it just takes a little bit of time.
Sure.
Over there when we did 7v7s, we did 3 short games to 2 or 3. And
Okay.
the first game was always a little bit more rocky. Second game got a little bit better, and the third game seemed to clean it up offensively. And so we talked about some adjustments. The players made adjustments on their own, and so cleaned it up a lot, and it looked really great.
Third time proves to be
Yeah,
the charm.
totally.
Day 2, as an evaluator, do you have any goals for yourself or for the tryout populace as a whole?
Just to bring the same level of play. I know that we ran everybody pretty hard, so that would be a goal. We want to see the same things. We're going to put them in a few different situations, but for us, we're going to try. It's going to be very difficult to talk about players that we think would fit into a really great team, but then we have to do the same thing again next weekend. So the process, not that I thought it would be easy, is going to be even harder than I thought.
Cool. Well, it's kind of an embarrassment of riches and nice problem to have.
Yes,
right?
it is. Yeah, and it's been great. We're gonna work with the men's and the women's coaches, and our goal all over is to create the best 3 teams possible. So we've been working together really well, and I expect that to continue.
Well, judging by what we've seen from just one of 4 tryout days, I think you guys will have no problem putting together some competitive bunches. So, Jake, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
This is Ian Toner for UltiWorld signing off from Phoenix, Arizona.